Okay, so I'm gonna leave off Zarathustra right there, but obviously, yeah, possibly the first philosopher, possibly the founder of the first monotheistic religion, and yeah, just generally quite fascinating. A lot of their things, and like I said, there's only about 200,000 left, partially because they kind of brought it all in, like they didn't allow interfaith marriages. And they didn't really allow proselyting. They almost discouraged conversion. So it was just a family thing, right? You're Zoroastrian because your parents were Zoroastrian. And yeah, that's kind of led to a dwindling of the faith to, like I said, nowadays there's only about 200,000.
Interesting. That is a whole lot of stuff that I did not know
and
about.
That is the point of this show.
Zoroastrianism.
Thus spake Zarathustra.
Yeah. I had heard of Zoroastrianism, and I had heard of Zarathustra, but mostly because of, the music, and like Nietzsche wrote a book borrowing the phrase, thus spake Zarathustra. By the way, you mentioned this. What does the name Zarathustra mean?
Oh, so again... And maybe our linguists can help us with this, but the language at that time, their names often kind of told a story, and we don't have a perfect understanding of their language at that time. But according to one source I read, the name of his father was essentially he who owns gray horses.
Okay.
And Zarathustra's name, one possibility was he who is with angry camels, possibly giving the idea of someone who went out and like tamed camels or got them settled down, right? Someone who was like,
oh, really?
Like a camel whisperer.
Camel tamer.
Camel tamer, yes.
Okay.
Which, like I said, we knew that he was a priest at least later on in life until about 30. 30 is when he had his vision and said, no, there's only one God. But yeah, that is one version of his name, is that guy with the angry camels, which is kind of cool. And if we make it far enough in this, we're going to talk about some other very fascinating names. So there's some cool names. But like I said, we will leave Zarathustra.
Okay.